Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Here's Tatum. Takes the three. On target from range.
Great rhythm to that shot. Tatum right off the pass.
Van Vliet outside. Outside Durant. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
They set a pick. Tatum looking it over. Clock at 6. Kick out to Brown. Here's Pritchard. And that's good for 2.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Outside White. And here's Tatum, covered by Smith. Pulls it. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. It's a three-point game. There's the three. And it's Kevin Durant with the three. Durant's got 5 now.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Outside Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And he's going for the oop here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Thompson. Whoa! A big finish right there.
Awesome. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Tatum. Again, the miss by Boston. Houston in the lead. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Thompson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
The sheer size of Thompson makes it difficult for defenders to match up well against him.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he's good on the second. Here's Pritchard. Outside, Brown. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
We don't always get to see this from Tatum, adding the sizzle to the steak.
Van Vliet right side. Here's Şengün. And Pritchard pulls it down.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
The shot that time not on target. Shot from the wing. Şengün, no good. And White has got the ball here for Boston. They trail by 1. Thompson with a steal. To the inside. Here's Durant. Got a piece of it. And here's Brown for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Looking for a little extra style points right there with the fadeaway.
Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Jabari Smith.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes both free throws. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Adams up top. Pass to Okogie. Adams a screen. Here's Shepherd to the paint. And it's Adams missing.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Yeah, tricky area for some guys, but not Tatum. He can hurt you from mid-range.
Pass to Shepherd. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Here's Tatum. Driving in. And finished off by Tatum.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, the energy was there. The communication was there. I think they can build on this going forward.
Celtics lead by 4. 4-3. Vucevic drives in.
Good movement from Vucevic there. Seeing a lane open and forcing the D to compromise on the drive.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he sinks the second. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Pass to Okogie. There's the triple. Drills it from deep. Okogie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And Shepherd is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. And here's Shepherd for 3. And Houston another 3.
Oh, man, I wish I played in this era with all of this space.
Right side Tatum. Pass to Gonzalez. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Outside Tatum. Up and over Smith. Nope, 4 for 7 now. The Rockets trail. Pass to Okogie. Outside Eason. Driving inside. And Vucevic with the block.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, their length and anticipation reflected in their shot blocking totals, making the extra effort to close things out.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Pritchard. White on the wing. The kick to Tatum. The three is up. Durant pulls it in. And here's Houston. They trail by 1. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Thompson. And here's Durant. Houston working the ball around. Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, great finish by Şengün. I love when he goes up with power.
And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Durant, defended by Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Amen Thompson. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
They double-team Thompson. Pass to Smith. Easy money for KD inside.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. And it's Tatum missing. The Rockets lead by 4. Now here's Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Şengün's got 4 points in the quarter.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Hauser. Here's White. Smith with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Now Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. And Fred Van Vliet with the 3. And now it's a 9-point Houston lead.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
3-pointer Van Vliet. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to Tatum. The 3. The shot off that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. It's Şengün, high post. Şengün, the screen. And he's going for the lob! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
How about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Şengün.
The Rockets lead by 8. Here's Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Here's Pritchard. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Smith outside. Back to Van Vliet. No good on the triple. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
It's not surprising to see Tatum taking over offensively. I mean, he's capable of doing this on a nightly basis.
Back to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Durant. Shoots over Brown. And another basket for Houston.
And KD getting to his spot there. He thrives in the mid-range.
Pritchard with it. Takes it inside. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. It's 2-on-1. Here's Thompson. Got it. And it's a 10-point Rocket lead.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to White. Beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Left side Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, this team relies on Tatum hitting those shots, and that's why he's such a high-volume three-point shooter.
On the wing, Durant. The three. Boston pulls it in. With a 9-footer. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Oh, deflected. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's the pick. Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum!
And what a drive by Tatum. Striking suddenly and slamming it in before the defense can get in his way.
Back to Durant. And his fifth basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run. Hauser outside. Pass to Tatum. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Tatum's got 11 in the second half.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
Durant, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
For the lead. And the play by Tatum as he finishes inside. Tatum's got 29 points.
Well, very few things on a basketball court are as pretty as a well-placed finger roll.
At the arc, KD drains it.
There's the quick release. KD remarkably fast with the basketball.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Hauser. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Hauser's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. There's 18 seconds left in the third. Here's Shepard. He's got 5. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. A tremendous offensive output. He's got 29 tonight. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Celtics with the lead. Oh, the swat by Adams. Okogie into the lane. And here's Shepherd for three. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, this is Shepherd's shot. The defense can't afford to give him this much separation.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Coming down the stretch, it's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Here's Shepherd. Left side, Eason. Houston working the ball around. Okogie's shot is off. Pass to Brown. Now Hauser, covered by Smith. Hauser outside. Left side, Brown. Oh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Terrific initiative from the swing man. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Van Vliet outside. For three, Smith. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
This is Smith's game. Set him up and he'll knock him down.
Oh, look at Brown banging inside.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Smith outside. Yes, sir, with the three.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So it's Boston now. Peyton Pritchard buries it from outside.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Here's Şengün. Outside Durant. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Three-point lead. Jabari Smith. And the three misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back comes Houston in transition. Şengün. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
A monster bucket from Şengün. This team needed those points.
White outside. And here's Pritchard. With the drive. 5 on the clock. Tatum. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
And Houston has possession. Outside Durant. To take the lead. Knocks down the trifecta.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Now White. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Oh, touches it off the glass.
What you love about KD is the way he thinks the game. Intelligent and experienced. You can count on him to always make the right play.
Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, that is a big bucket, a very important possession.
Brown with the steal. And Pritchard, here we go. Here's a pass to Tatum. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. It's a one-point game. And there's the screen. Here's White. From deep. Şengün pulls it down.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Outside Durant. Beyond the arc. The free ball is down.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Brown. Fires the three. Rebounded by Smith. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Oh, no good. Tatum fires. Money from three. And so it's the Rockets who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice.